they were great because we had people from we had investors, we had some CROs, and we had biotech founders of companies and everything else. So the groups had their own knowledge base and their own, what I was saying, areas of interest. The reason why they were there and the reason why we were here.
Yeah.
And the panels, the directors of the panels were good because they kept, asking the right questions and answers and whatever. It was just I like the environment. I like the round table discussion versus a lecture.
I found it very, very collegial. People were able to speak because of the smaller nature of the conference. People were able to speak to each other in ways that you usually don't get to do in large conferences.
The roundtable sessions were unique. The reason why I say that the roundtable sessions were unique was because we had a chance to know each of the participants better. And that is much different from larger conferences in like where you need to sit on a large room, listening to talks all day long or going through posters. The roundtables were allowed us to get a lot more information from each participant, because that allowed to create a synergy from the different people on the table. And besides knowing each other in a more intimate way, we also had a chance to participate actively. And when we put important problems on the table for discussion, we got different perspectives that allowed us to form sometimes consensus, sometimes great and polemic discussions, and altogether that created a great opportunity for everybody to learn as well. What I liked in particular about the organization of this conference is that you receive a personalized agenda.
Yeah.
And you have a chance to select prior to arriving the specific roundtables that you would like to participate. You can rank based on the order of your interest. And you do see that the organizers put a lot of effort into making sure that you have a personalized experience. As you come to this conference, they are already more than ready to greet you at this meeting.
It's very nice. It's very nice. I think the concept is very novel. I haven't seen it in another conference. And again, I congratulate you for that. The best way to get to know people that are interested in a particular topic. They're all, informative and, casual. And providing the ability to exchange notes with other participants in the conference.
Well, it was very collaborative. There was everybody got to ask questions, got to participate. I think one thing that was notable were people wanted to keep talking even though there was refreshments being provided at a break. And so I think people really enjoyed it. People were engaged. No one was left out. And I certainly learned some new ideas and some new things to think about in my own life.
I think they're pretty good. So they had the right mix of people who knew stuff as well as people who wanted to learn stuff. Right? So that's a good mix. Yeah. Others are doing what their view of the industry is. It was good.
It was a good day. It was great conversations. 2 opportunities were uncovered as part of today's discussions.
Yeah, that's a good and segment of roundtable like AI, ML, and drug discovery and targeted sub-specific field, and your expertise was really good and we really enjoyed. Very interactive and very engaged.
It was great. It's better than expected. I have attendees from pharmaceutical companies, including Merck and biotech companies, and I have bench scientists working on in vitro assays that FDA is promoting in the recent action plans, and the senior VP from biotech. So there's a diversity of attendees.
Well, it was a classical one-on-one situation, people looking to generate interest in their companies and people looking for companies to be interested in.
Yes, there were. We had originally 5 scheduled. I wound up having 6 or 7.
I had a one-to-one meeting scheduled, and I actually was very happy to connect with her after the roundtable meeting. It was very good. The meeting is just the right size. I connected with 10 plus scientists or venture capital specialists. It's great.
Oh, the network was great because once we had the roundtable discussions, then I identified, and mostly investors, all investors, I identified them because I'm looking for investors for LPs to invest in my fund, as well as LPs to syndicate with us for some of these new assets. So I was able to follow up with the investors in one-on-one networking discussion.
Networking at this conference was a unique opportunity because we had people traveling from different parts of the world, from the west coast of the US, from the east coast, from Boston area coming here to New Jersey. And because we brought different perspectives from the industry, we could be up to date with the technologies that are being developed.
Yeah, it was, as I said, the small conference provides ample opportunities to meet people, I think, much better than when you compare it to larger conferences.
Well, I mean, the conference was small enough that I think I got to speak to probably at least 50% of the participants. And so in that particular way, I do feel I met new colleagues, I exchanged a few business cards. Also, where this conference venue did provide a way of keeping people working and moving together. And I think that was also really nice.
Yeah, that's networking is good, and all the people who attended the meeting, they're very interactive, very friendly and nice, and trying to help each other at every possible way.
To use the word that's verboten right now, it was very diverse.
There was a wide spectrum of individuals with experiences from early stage to later stages of a company. And I thought that was uniquely positive because you had the opportunity to talk to people about different phases or stages.
I think it was very good. There were people here that were in all aspects of discovery, chemistry, biology, translational medicine, some people in the very early clinical space. But on top of that as well, there are people here that represented either investors or BD partnering. So it was a very good slice of all the core responsibilities and expertise that biopharma companies have.
It was mixed, but the 2 individuals that I met where those opportunities were discussed were the right level. They were the director level and the senior director level.
I think there is a very good diversity, and irrespective of race, I'm not going to talk like that thing, but I feel really diverse.
I mentioned earlier that there are some scientists at the bench level. There's even junior scientists like starting the first job. There was even a graduate student, and they are also senior VPs and CSOs and venture capitalists in this meeting. So you see different people at different levels in their careers and different expertise in the pharmaceutical and biotech industry. So it's a great place to be for today.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes, this is very helpful.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes, I will definitely.
Yes, definitely I'll come back again, obviously.
Yes, and I'd like to facilitate another session in the next meeting.
I think I would, yes. I definitely would come back. This was a good experience, and it's a little bit different than many of the other conferences I attend. So I think having a focus on a place for people to share ideas certainly is needed, and it's a little bit different than just a seminar style conference. So I think it serves a really good need.